What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to bring you guys some more gameplay using Klaue. For this one, I wanted to show you guys how my Klaue currently performs in ABX, something that I never really originally intended for the character. However, he's been very impressive in the PvE content that I've been using him in so far, and I wanted to show you guys how he performs in ABX because of the fact that he's actually very good. Like, I'm very surprised, boys, especially considering, spoiler alert here, guys, he wasn't really a big villain in the Black Panther movie. I'm not going to give away too much for those of you guys who haven't seen it. It's an amazing movie and you should definitely see it at least once, okay? So, spoiler alert here, he wasn't really a big villain in the movie, so I wasn't really expecting him to be good. But he's actually really freaking good. And to be honest with you guys, if you don't have the top tier characters built up for Blast Day, he's actually one that's going to be able to get you over 100k, boys. So this is the team right here that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Star-Lord for his leadership, and we're going to throw in Cyclops because of the fact that he gives him some extra energy attack right here, as you can see, as a part of his tier 2 passive. Once you get Cyclops to tier 2, it gives your team an additional 10% energy attack. So that's going to be the setup. Let me go ahead and show you guys how Klaue is currently built, and then we're going to jump into some ABX gameplay. Keep in mind, this is going to be my very first time using him in Extreme AB because he's still not completed. And to be honest with you guys, when I was originally building him, I had no intentions of ever putting him in Extreme AB. So this build is far from being completed, it's far from being optimal, and I have no practice in ABX with him at all. And if I can get over 100k with him, that definitely means he's a great character, and you should definitely pick him up if you're new and you don't have a really big roster. So as you can see right here, if you're building a character for ABX, it should always be a damage proc, and he has invincibility. So a massive cut to his DPS right there. As you can see for the gears, incomplete, boys. So no Urus, okay? And the last one right here is roll for skill cooldown. He is, however, rocking an offensive ISO set, which is great. This is one of the two ones that you want for him. You definitely want either this or Power of Angry Hulk. As you can see, the skills are all at 6. The rotation is going to look something like 5 into 4 into 3, and then we're going to kite. And if we see an opportunity, we might use 1 and 2, but because these root you don't want to use them too often because you're going to get hit by the meteors. Even though the guard is up most of the time, getting hit by the meteors will definitely affect your score, especially if you're like me right now and you're using him while he's built like this and not at tier 2. If he's at tier 2, you can play extremely aggressive and you can try to maximize your DPS, and it should not really affect you because at tier 2, he's getting an even bigger bump to his DPS. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the overall details right here. You can see for yourself, 112 for attack speed, 52% for critical rate, 190 for critical damage, 41% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. And with that said, boys, let's go ahead and try him out and see what my very first run in Extreme AB on the Blast Mail Day looks like with this guy. We could ideally use Ancient One here for a little bit of extra ignore dodge, but we're gonna use Star-Lord and see how it works out. If any of you guys have also tried out Klaue, let me know what your scores have been like, but let's do it, baby. Alright, so we're gonna have to be extremely aggressive to make up for the fact that he's at tier 1. Gotta move. Shit. I should not have did that. I was trying to push for some more DPS, but I let the meteors hit me. Move. Stick a move. That's what we gotta do. Get up. Ooh. No, I should not have stopped there. I wanted to put the guard back up. Move. If his clones had more HP, that would actually be useful. But I shouldn't say they're not useful. They're a decent pawn for keeping the Frost Beast for a few seconds. Okay, now that we've broke 100k, we can start playing a little bit more aggressively to push to see what we can get. Before we were just trying to keep it safe, but after 100k, it's just gravy, right, boys? And if the Scrub Lord can do this, just imagine what some of you guys with better cards and more skill can do, right? This guy hasn't even touched me once yet. Well, he's touched the guard, but just not my HP part. And there you guys have it, man. 134,000 tier 1, guys. Tier 1. No ooze, no damage proc, nothing like that. A very basic build. Let me actually go ahead and show you guys what my cards are looking like for the curious ones among you. As you can see, still no premium cards. This is what the stats look like. Very, very basic setup. If I can do this, you can do it. So if you don't have Cable, you don't have Doctor Strange, and you're struggling on this day, go ahead and pick him up. He may actually be one of the best characters for this day. Because if I had to be honest, look at this like day right here. There's not too many options, like really good options. Yeah, Magneto can get you 100k. Cable, obviously, Doctor Strange, and we have Inferno who can do it. Then after that, you're kind of really grasping for straws here. Like, sure, Mysterio could probably do it because he's very safe, and once I get into tier 2, I'll definitely give him a try for any of you guys who want to see that. But apart from that, there's not really too many options here. I'm sad that Iron Man to this day still can't do it, but you have an option here, guys. Tier 1 with very little invested in. Klaue can do it for you, okay? So that's all I have to share for this one, man. Like always, thanks for watching. If you were doubting this guy, you've seen it here. ABX, 134,000. Very basic build, still incomplete, no ooze. ISO set not fully awakened, nothing fancy, guys, and very, very smooth and fluid gameplay. And that's with me, guys, the Scrub Lord, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. That's it for this one. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love. Now I gotta take in my Cable and get to work, boys. See you in the next one.